Welcome to the Kane and Reloaded Show. This is your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
Before we get started, we need y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you get notified whenever we go live. And make sure you share and tell your friends and family about the Kane and Reloaded Show. But tonight's discussion, we're talking about MJ, LeBron, Kobe. Who's the GOAT? What you got to say about that, DJ Reloaded?
Just thinking about basketball. Not gonna get into any stats or anything right now. First and foremost, shout out to the homie Guerrero for his video he put out. But to me, my opinion about the GOAT, first off the hand, is gonna be between MJ and Kobe. No disrespect to LeBron James at all. Because I think LeBron James is a different breed of player. I would compare more of Magic to LeBron James.
Facts.
I don't see MJ because LeBron James don't always play with that kill the way that Kobe and Mike played with, right?
Mm-hmm.
LeBron James is a finesse and a very calculated player. Mm-hmm. Not saying that Jordan was reckless, but when Jordan wanted to get 30, he gonna get 30. So I think the comparison is wrong when you size up what LeBron James is doing. And again, LeBron James is great in his own way.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
But when you talk about that kill, when you talk about elevating the team, putting them on putting the team on your shoulders in the fourth quarter, being clutch, that conversation is for me is going to be between Kobe and MJ.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, like I said again, it's no disrespect. We can go through stats now if you really want to get into it. And again, LeBron James definitely know how to pad the stats and get his assists and his points. Big dude can score when he want to, but he don't play physical enough, or he doesn't play aggressive enough to me to put him in that conversation with MJ and Kobe.
Me, for one, why I don't put them in the same conversation, because the generations are different and the way the game is played is different. Now, like you said, we talked about this off air with Kobe and Jordan, that killer instincts, that I need to win this game and I got to do it attitude. Only them two had that. Right. LeBron don't have that attitude. LeBron has, I got to make the best play attitude, not I got to go in here and get this bucket attitude. And that's where that dog, that killer come from. Like, you look at a player like Iverson, he had that killer. I got to go get this bucket, But as far as the GOAT, you got to look at it and split it up into different generations, because you can't compare Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan. But who was in Wilt Chamberlain days, nobody couldn't tell him he wasn't the GOAT. You couldn't tell nobody else he wasn't the GOAT. Facts. Because in his era, he was the GOAT.
Facts.
Jordan era, it was him, and his predecessor was Kobe. So that's who you look at as a comparison, like you said, is between the Kobe and Jordan, and not so much of the LeBron and Jordan. Now, if you want to compare LeBron, you got to compare him to all the people that's coming up in his era, because it's a totally different era.
Well, then there's nobody to really compare LeBron to, really.
Someone that's trying to come up, but
I just think
you can go Wade and Bron.
I mean, I'm biased on that conversation, but that's a whole different conversation. But truthfully, I mean, LeBron is a better player than D Wade as far as the physical strength and tool. But I'm biased, so let me be ignorant, and I'm gonna take D Wade over LeBron. I'm just gonna be that just that flagrant and disrespectful. But
if I had to choose on the team, if I had to pick between the two, I would be biased and pick. I would pick Wade because I feel he's gonna give me more of what I need.
Whole different conversation, bro. But I mean, like I said again, when we talk about that LeBron James and that Michael Jordan comparison, it's a good comparison because I mean, again, Jordan is the ladder that everyone is trying to reach in this era still, and that's why you still got to say Jordan is the GOAT because they're not comparing no one else to Chamberlain. They're comparing the Jordans to everybody else, right? And then when you look at LeBron James and Jordan, NBA championships, of course, MJ got that. Right? NBA seasons, LeBron has played 17 seasons, Jordan 15. Jordan did more or less. Also, you got to think about the time that Jordan took off from the NBA league as well. All-Star games, appearances. Again, LeBron 16, Jordan 14. So, I mean, like I said, again, when you go down the list as far as accolades, stats, performance, what I care for most is defense. I'm a defensive guy. And LeBron played pretty good defense. And I'm gonna go ahead and just say it. Jordan was 9 times selected all defense team, 9 times selected defense first team. LeBron James was 5 defense first team and 6 defense all-time defense team. There's no knock on LeBron, but I'm a man of defense. And Jordan definitely played defense. So, I mean, you can compare them night and day. I just feel like at the end of the day, you can't compare LeBron plus what LeBron did in his career as well. Like when he went to the finals and played against Dallas. Miami, that broke our heart in Miami.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way that Dallas team should have won with the squad they had compared to what Miami he had. Now, San Antonio is different. San Antonio was a very seasoned team with a great head coach.
Mm-hmm.
Pop was putting them boys in places that they needed to be in. Kawhi wasn't Kawhi yet, but the game plan they had for LeBron James and D Wade, and we all know Chris Bosh showed up when he wanted to. You have to look at that, and you have to look at that and put a knock on LeBron James' legacy on that.
Let me ask you a question. You put Jordan on the Bulls in this day and age, and you put him back when the Bulls was going when they had Derrick Rose and everything, and they Joakim Noah and all of them boys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do he do the same thing?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Oh, you tripping?
I don't think Jordan gets 6 rings playing in this era. I don't think Jordan gets 6 rings playing against the people LeBron is playing against.
I mean, again, it's just that the level of kill that he played with, and you're right. The game has changed. The game is more finesse.
You blow on James Harden, they call him the foul.
Well, you blow on. Well, shit. You look at Jordan, you got a foul. So I mean, you have to understand. At the end of the day, Michael Jordan's gonna get to the free throw line, and he's gonna get to that paint. However you choose that, which way you want to take it.
Okay, but it's okay for you to get to that free throw line and get 2, and get in that paint and get 2. But then you got Golden State that's shooting threes all the time, threes. So you think Jordan against Durant, Clay, and Steph, he's doing the same thing? It's with the way they calling the game now. I know it was more physical back in the 90s, but the way they calling the game now, Jordan does not get 6 rings.
I get what you're saying, but what happened? So what happened to LeBron James before Golden State became a powerhouse?
You had San Antonio and Dallas with Dirk out there.
First of all, Dallas shouldn't have beat Miami. That was a joke in itself.
They did, and they had Dirk.
That was a knock. That was a knock on LeBron James, and LeBron James
LeBron and D Wade.
And LeBron was if LeBron was such a great defender, why did he stick dirt?
Because LeBron goes with the game plan. He's such a team player.
Stop that, man.
Man,
Stop
that's what I
that.
was telling you the
This
other
is,
day, man.
but that's
LeBron's mindset is not set the same way. He
but
don't have that mindset.
but that's
He,
why I can't put him. I can't put LeBron James in that conversation with the GOAT.
who's the GOAT?
Man, yeah, like I know the world gonna hate me. Some gonna ride with me.
Because I'm riding. I already know who the GOAT. So unless you pick this person as the GOAT, then I can totally agree with you with the situation.
My GOAT,
LeBron and Jordan.
my GOAT, the dude I'm gonna consider the GOAT, the legend Kobe.
Yes.
I'm gonna take Kobe. If I had to start a team, and I know that Kobe and Jordan got the same skill set, but Kobe is a better shooter, I'm riding with Kobe.
I'm going with Kobe. Kobe played defense. Kobe going to the paint. Kobe gonna shoot his free throws. Kobe gonna shoot his fadeaways. Kobe gonna shoot a three from everywhere.
And I gotta ride with Kobe because you absolutely right. Kobe played hellified defense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Kobe got 5 rings. You know, again, Kobe made what 15 playoff appearances, 18 All-Star appearances. I mean, again, they snubbed him MVP because they only gave him 1 MVP. He won 2 final MVPs. And then again, that defense. Oh my God, that defense. 12 times? All defense team?
Jordan would have scored that 81 like Kobe scored that
9 times? Defensive first teams? Scoring leader twice? I mean, they didn't give him the rookie of the year because, I mean, again, you know, they took their time with Cole. But you gotta understand, you know, the reason I ride with Cole because even when I play 2K, they call me Kobe, baby. Hey, your boy gonna drop 30 on somebody.
Mamba.
But I'm just saying, like that kill that put the team on my back. Y'all sit back and eat the popcorn. Jordan and Kobe, that's it for me. LeBron James is a hell of a player, and I like what LeBron do for players off the court. LeBron, only difference I see between LeBron James and Michael Jordan, LeBron is gonna let that front office know this man need his money.
Facts.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, no disrespect, Tristan Thompson shouldn't have got that contract.
Pay that man.
And they paid him. So again, Kobe is the GOAT. I put because he imitated Jordan so well, and then with his shooting, it took it up a notch. Jordan wasn't a good shooter.
Kobe did Jordan better than Jordan.
And then I'm gonna say MJ, and then LeBron James. But again, I don't really want to put LeBron James in this conversation. He's great in this era, but LeBron James is more Magic Johnson.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To me, I always say this, and I say this to all fans across the globe. There's no way you can put a greatest on any player unless they're playing against each other. You can't put the greatest on any of those. All you can say is they're one of the greatest. Just like I brought Wilt Chamberlain, just like you bring it up, Magic Johnson is a GOAT. Okay, he's one of the greatest. You can't see. Of course, he's not going to be he ain't gonna be the number one player in everybody's mind, but you cannot take away from what he's done. Wilt Chamberlain, Dominique, Muggsy Bogues. You can name some GOATs out there that as a player they have impacted the game too. But you know you can't compare everybody to Jordan because Jordan played when Jordan played, and it's people doing the same thing.
And that's why I really somewhat don't even like care to have the argument about this because generational talent that is a real thing. I love boxing. I don't, you know, when people say, "Well, Muhammad Ali could beat Mike Tyson," we'll never know.
We'll never
get in the ring.
So, like you bringing up boxing, just for a comparison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the greatest of all time in boxing?
Floyd Mayweather.
You can't say that.
Shit. Hey, I'm biased. I mean, A lot of people hate money. A lot of people hate money. And if you talk about sugar, hey, I'm tell you right now, man. You know, Mayweather's a bad man, but again, I don't want to get into gloating because I'm a Mayweather fan. You know what I'm saying? Just I used to even hate watching Mayweather fight because the first round my chest used to be tight. But but again, I mean, it's just one of these conversations that I agree with you. It's kind of pointless. Mayweather is one of the greats. LeBron James is definitely one of the greats, and I think LeBron James wouldn't find no disrespect with that because LeBron James know he's a great basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Most kids are growing up seeing what LeBron James has done on the court, and they trying to imitate that. Gianna says it himself.
Zion.
So we got to be real about it. We got to be honest about it. I mean, Jordan was Jordan for his era. He was the face of basketball. Then came along Kobe. Now we in the era of now we're in the era of King James. And I think that we should stop even having this debate because we would never find out who's better.
Right, facts. And then you have people like Kawhi coming up in the game. You have different people that's coming out that can be great in their own way. But when it all boils down to it, the greatest of all time is everybody that done great things.
I totally agree with that, man. I mean, because you can't take back what someone has done.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change history. So what the way that Michael Jordan changed the game, and then you had Kobe, and now you have a bunch of talent in the league today.
Right.
It's not even the same league from where Jordan played in. It's so different. You didn't have 7 feet tall cats that can dribble and pull up and hit you in your mouth from half court. You didn't have that. The game has changed, and the game is soft nowadays. I remember back in the days watching basketball. You could punch somebody in their mouth, and that's just a foul.
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays, we got to look at assault charges. The game has changed. People has changed. So I really wish the sports world just kill that conversation and just respect each individual in their era.
As a great, I totally agree.
So to LeBron James fans, LeBron is great. Still ain't better than Kobe or Michael Jordan, but in this era, he is great.
Mm-hmm.
Kobe went through the tail end of some of Michael, but Kobe had his time to shine. Mm-hmm. Kobe was prime time.
Facts.
And then again, the great GOAT Michael Jordan. I mean, at the end of the day, Michael Jordan was a beast. Mm-hmm. I mean, like being a kid and seeing a man run full speed, floating out of bounds and hitting the shot. hey, you can't take away what Mike did. We all believe we can fly.
Right.
So, hey, at the end of the day, I just wish the sports world killed this conversation because to me it's a distraction. Don't mean to sound like I'm a hater or bitter, but again, the theme for me tonight, piggybacking off you, every basketball player that we mentioned tonight was great.
Facts. And everything you just said was well said, and to me, it's never an argument because I see them all as greats. So, because that's how I view it from every sports and every situation. If you only could compare the people that can play against each other. You can't compare eras. And when you start trying to compare eras, it's no valid argument because this argument can go in either direction. So if you say Kobe is the best, Kobe's the best. If you say Jordan's the best, Jordan's the best. LeBron's the best, LeBron's the best. And guess what? Ain't nobody wrong for none of those.
I mean, Chris, that's why I'm rocking with you. LeBron is missing a little of that killer. But that playoff series when he was down, what was like 3-1 in Golden State, and he brought Cleveland back to win that chip. That's the LeBron James that we want to see to be able to have this conversation about being a GOAT. That was history in the making when he came down from like a 3-1 lead in the series and won a chip. That's the LeBron James we want to see night in and night out. But again, LeBron James is a very calculated player, and he's gonna make the good decisions. Players got to hit shots for him to have won more titles right now. And of course, he has a lot of blemishes on his record.
Facts. Well, with that being said, we're gonna wrap the show up. This has been the Kane and Reloaded show. I'm your boy 305 Kane.
And it's your boy DJ Reloaded.
We need y'all to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can get notified when we go live. We got people coming in right now. Always when we ending the show, people popping up with the questions.
Jay, I definitely call you later on. We can talk about that.
Facts. So with that being said, this your boy 305 Kane.
And this your boy DJ Reloaded.
Peace and love.
Peace and love, fam.